So you're thinking about selling your home and you're trying to decide, do I listen to the advertising that talks about how these online companies can buy my home without having to deal with a real estate agent, without having to pay a huge amount of money in commission, and without having to have people walk through my home? Or do I go through a traditional real estate agent and have all of those things take place? Listen up in a moment and I'll tell you all the things you really need to know. Hey everybody, John King with Summit Funding, and I'm coming to you today with some wisdom about new marketing techniques that are out there from large online companies talking about being able to buy your home for a much cheaper method than using traditional real estate agents. If you've been listening to the radio at all, you've been inundated with ads about these companies that will buy your home and save you tens of thousands of dollars by using them to buy your home instead of using a traditional real estate agent. They claim their benefits are lower fees and the fact that you can sell your home faster and that you don't have to worry about people coming through your home and having to hold open houses and having to leave your house when somebody's coming through your home. Well, the reality is those last few things, if you go with a traditional real estate agent, they are things you have to deal with because you are going to have people come through your home. You are going to have to wait for somebody to write an offer and wait for the escrow to close. So those are issues you can't overcome. But the biggest thing they talk about is how much money they save you in fees, and it's just not true. They call their fees something else, and in most situations, they're way more expensive than selling it yourself through a traditional real estate agent. So I want you to think about this analogy. You have a car that you want to sell. We all know that you can sell the car yourself by going through Auto Trader or putting a sign in the car and parking it on a busy street, or you can go sell it to a company such as CarMax or trade it into any other car dealer and they will buy your car. The problem is you're going to not get as high of a price for your car when that company buys your car. Why? Because they have to make profit when they turn around and sell the car. They're not buying the car for their own personal use. The same holds true for these companies that are buying your home. They're not buying your home for their own personal use. They cannot pay you fair market value for the home and then turn around and sell it and make any money. Plus, they have to pay a real estate agent to find a buyer for your home once they own it. And so they have the same costs that are included in their process to sell the home once they buy it. And again, they're not buying it for their own personal use. It is impossible for them to pay you full fair market value and not be able to make additional profit when they turn around and sell the home. So here's what happens. They call it something else. They don't call it a realtor commission, but they might call it a fee. Well, guess what? It's still a fee, and their fees are often 8 to 10% of the purchase price. So they'll tell you, we're offering you this home and we're going to offer you full price. Sure, they will. But then they cut it and they require you to credit them for a certain amount for repairs. Often they put in there a seller credit of 6% because they say, hey, when you sell your home on the traditional market, you're going to have to pay a seller credit anyway to the buyer. So in this case, you're just paying a buyer credit and you're paying it to us. They're getting you through multiple nickel and dime line items that will cost you way more than selling through a traditional real estate agent. So unless you're in a huge hurry to sell the home, or unless you absolutely cannot have somebody walking through your house, treat that online system as a buyer and look at their bottom line of how much they're going to profit to you. If they are not giving you the best net profit, go with a traditional real estate agent that is 100% going to get you a better net profit to you compared with going with the online systems. If you have questions about this or anything else, give me a holler. Hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and don't forget to call me about getting qualified for that next home once you sell the one you're in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.